Good morning, everyone. 8 a.m. on your Saturday morning. Starting off with a live look out over the high country, looking green and beautiful. We've got those blue skies and a nice little change after a couple of days that felt like false fall. It's all done. Don't worry, we're warming right back on up. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Anusha Roy.
And I'm Mark Salinger. We'll check in with 9 News weather impact meteorologist Chris Spears in just a couple of minutes. But first, we want to start with some breaking news this morning out of Boulder, where police received reports of shots fired near Euclid and 14th Street, just blocks away from the CU Boulder campus. 3 people are now recovering in the hospital there. Happened just before 11:30 last night, we're told.
9 News reporter Brianna Clark is joining us live from police headquarters with an update from police. Brianna, what do we know so far?
Yeah, good morning, guys. So we know that shooter is still on the loose. Detectives are working to get an accurate description put together so they can release that to the public. We also know, according to police, that the shooting happened last night at a large party. The scene is now clear, but this is what it looked like several hours ago when our crews arrived at 14th and Euclid. You could see several evidence markers scattered out on the roadway, and next to them, it looks like, are shell casings. This area where the shooting happened is known as the Hill. It's near sororities, fraternities, and student housing. CU Boulder issued an emergency alert just before midnight, and they continue to update that with new information from Boulder Police. Back here at the Public Safety Center, detectives are asking anyone with information to come forward, or if you have a Ring doorbell camera, to maybe check it and release that information if you have anything to police here. They say if you were at last night's party, they want to hear from you. Reporting live in Boulder, Brianna Clark, 9 News.
All right, thanks so much for that update. We appreciate it, Brianna.
In Aurora, police have arrested 4 teenagers that were involved in a police chase on Thursday night. APD says it all started just after 8 p.m. on Thursday when someone called them saying their car was stolen from their garage on East Mexico Avenue. Police then found that car about an hour later and started following it. That's when someone inside that car started shooting at police officers. Police say they did not shoot back. The chase ended up going through Denver, then back to Aurora, when suspects started a flat tire near Tower Road. Police later arrested 4 teens. They're being held on attempted murder charges for shooting at those police officers.
Deliberations for a Colorado doctor accused of drugging nearly a dozen women while on dates will be picking back up next week. 11 women have accused Stephen Matthews of drugging their drinks after meeting him on dating apps. 9 of them say that he sexually assaulted them. Matthews faces 38 criminal counts. His defense team, however, saying prosecutors did not have actual evidence. The jury will continue deliberations on Monday.
Authorities now believe the Alexander Mountain fire west of Loveland in Larimer County was caused by humans. Investigators aren't saying much more than that. The fire has burned 30 homes, started on July 29th. So while investigators don't know if it was started on purpose, they are asking for any tips that may lead them to more information. It's now burned more than 9,600 acres and still sitting at about 91% containment.
And unfortunately, this weekend, there's a lot of concern about flooding in the burn scar areas. Crews are already preparing, getting sandbags ready for anyone who needs them. There's this nonprofit, it's called Serve 6-8, says these sandbags will help protect families, their homes, and their roads. It's not the first time they've been doing this. The nonprofit also created sandbags for people who were impacted by the Hyde Park and Cameron Peak fires.
Even though this sand pile represents flooding for so many people, what it represents to me is people coming together to care for their neighbors and being willing to help. We can't stop flooding, but we can help to redirect the water.
The sandbags will be available today from 10 till noon at the Res Church in Loveland. We want to head right over to 9 News Weather Impact Team meteorologist Chris Spears, and that is such a concern because you're talking about another round of potential storms today.
Yes, and it does not take much rainfall to create flash flooding over a fresh burn scar, and we have several of those here along the Front Range, unfortunately. And we have this. This is the view from Lookout Mountain. It's a little foggy up there right now. There's a lot of low-level moisture in place. Hence the kind of murky views that you have outside, but the sun is up, it is peeking through, and the temperatures are responding. Last hour we were in the 50s, we are now all in the low 60s here across most of the metro area. This map really a good explainer. If we put a line right down the middle of the state, the western side is in a drier air mass. You have plenty of sunshine and full visibility. The eastern half of the state is a little more humid. We have this low level moisture, and so we we do have some patchy fog out there right now. So as we add in daytime heating, the moisture and the heating combined will fuel some afternoon storms. It's about a 50% chance that you could get one where you live. And warmer today, 82 as compared to highs around 70 the last few days. It gets even warmer after today.